right, today's the day. Since the truck is drivable, the instrument cluster we're still waiting on, but it is still very drivable, just without gauges other than the 3 I have on the pod. So I'm taking, Liam's going to school, and then we're gonna drop off the trailer to Fleet Pride out in Harrisburg. I need to get 2 front tires, and we're getting closer. I think this should be the last big amount of money that I need to spend, and then we can get back on the road, and then the equipment's 100%. I get, like, you know, the truck needs painted, the truck needs this or that, but everything is mechanically sound, and that's ultimately what matters. I've been home long enough, and I don't know. I want to get back to work, but I told people in yesterday's video, I will not do it until I have the equipment 100%. Now, don't get me wrong, every day that I'm working on the truck, I'm still working because YouTube is still a job, and I still have to edit every night. Videos take a couple hours to edit, upload, you know, do all the information for them. But at the same time, it's like, I can't get back to the stuff like most guys want to see. I can't wait to start filming videos again for the long haul, and, you know, going down to Florida and whatnot, because the money is just really good. So I do need to get back to work at some point, like get back to my actual work at some point. But like I said, we'll get this 100%. We're gonna get the couple of things done, so we'll see what their quote is, but hopefully nothing too crazy. But let's get into this. We got about 8 minutes till we're at his school. So trailer brake controller just started flashing short at me again, which was weird because the last time when I did the breakaway switch, it shorted, or it started to smoke. So I have no idea. I'm gonna have to trace some wiring and figure that out, but like, I would explain why the trailer brakes do feel kind of weak. I can hold the brake controller at their max, and it's like, it'll barely do anything. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to just replace all 6 brakes, or if it's a wiring issue, or if it's a controller issue. I don't know at this point. All right, we're getting her dropped now. Found a Fleet Pride, actually like 5 minutes from my house. I didn't realize that was, they were out here. So we're gonna be using the one in Carlisle instead of Grantville. But we're getting everything done today. Or tomorrow, we'll see. But we're getting the suspension dropped now. Get the 5th wheel dropped, and then we're gonna go out to Harrisburg to get some tires. All right, here she is. So they're gonna get me the quote, tire mount, this moved, and the little D-ring chains right here. So that's all I need, and then we're gonna figure out why the brakes aren't working. So the thing's flashing short at me, so I'm wondering if it's my brake controller or not. But we just did the bearings yesterday, as you guys saw. So give her a once around. Hopefully didn't hear anything strange from the trailer, so whatever. But let's get out of here. And we're gonna go home. I'm gonna pull the front tires off of the truck, and then we're gonna load them up on the CRV. And we'll just take the CRV out there because I don't really want to drive the truck right now. So let's get moving. You guys can see we're gonna get that replaced, which we kind of need to, but we're gonna do both fronts. 450 bucks for the pair, and let's get out of here. All right, got all the lug nuts off. We're gonna go throw this over on the CRV. Trying to keep it quiet, but this side's off too. She's up on jacks. Gonna use the trash cans to cover it so it doesn't look too bad. Go get these replaced. Go drop some letters off, or some stuff off to my accountant, and we'll go from there. I was gonna throw them on the roof, but these suckers are heavy. So we got them in the back. Now we're gonna go to Steve Shannon Tire, get both of those replaced, and we'll go from there. But let's get out of here. Now, for anyone wondering why it took me so long to do tires, like there's the truck sitting there on jack stands. Hopefully it doesn't fall. But that's a 40-minute drive for me to go out here and get some tires. So I've been putting it off as long as possible, but I didn't have to make this long drive, but I also have to go out to my accountant. So I'm gonna try to get everything done while I'm out there. Possibly some other things done, but I want to get back as quick as possible so that my truck's not sitting on those jacks for that long, just because someone might complain, but I don't know. I hope not. All right, you guys can see way down there in the distance, the tires are dropped. So I'm gonna go to my accountant's, and then we will come back. Hopefully they will be done, and we'll go from there. But good. So tires will be done, trailers dropped off. What else can we do today? What other accomplishments can we make today? All right, so we're heading now to go drop that off. You guys will see, I don't know when they're gonna actually be able to get done with the trailer, because they do have to order the tire mounts, and the inspection, it's not gonna go through because the brakes don't work. My GPS is really freaking out right now. There's no reason for that. Stupid. But yeah, so trailer, you guys won't see that in today's video, but I want everything done right. They're gonna go through the brakes and check, make sure that they do work. All right, taxes are in. I know we're a little late, but you know, whatever. If you guys are ever wondering if being a mobile mechanic is worth it, in my opinion, not. Tax write-offs were terrible, so getting that done. I'd much rather do what I'm doing now. I love being back into transport. I just like to drive. I hate working on other people's stuff. I just like to drive, so. Now we're gonna go back to Steve Shannon. Hopefully they got the tires mounted and balanced. See that one in front of me? He smokes a little bit more than I do. Just nothing but blue out the tailpipe as he's accelerating. Reminds me of something that I'm driving. Mine only does it in idle, and then when you accelerate for the first time, then it doesn't do it at all when you drive. It's weird. All right, so I've been sitting here for a hot minute. I think I got here at like noon, and it's like almost 1 right now. Tires still not done. They're sitting over there. I can see the spot out of the tires. So I'll probably go in and say something. But besides that, they said no appointments. I'm assuming they're busy, even though only 1 car is in there, but I don't know. I literally brought them the 2 tires. So I'm ready to get this done over with. Truck will be done other than the carrier bearing, and trailer, they're supposed to call me sometime today. And I guess they'll let me know. They're gonna give me a quote and everything as well. So smashed my hand with a hammer yesterday. That hurts pretty good. Hand's still swollen up, but you know, I feel bad for my brother. He got himself multiple times with that hammer. All right, so they're getting them out and balanced. I just went in and got a quote on tires for the CRV. They'd run me like 550 bucks, mounted, balanced, and all that. I think we're gonna get some tires for the CRV in like a month or 2, because the mud tires, as great as they are, I did want to do some off-roading stuff. At the same time, it's such a practical vehicle that I'm probably just going to keep it as a practical vehicle. I'm going with the same size, obviously, so there will be oversized tires, not the small little, you know, factory ones. But I think that'll be cool. So more of an aggressive all-terrain, but not super crazy. As for tire, I think these guys are only at a Hotshot Benny mentioned something about Firestone tires. I kind of want to give them a try because I've heard some good things about their warranties and whatnot. Now, Steve Shannon's great, but they're only in Pennsylvania. So when you're driving through any state, you know, it kind of sucks that I can't get certain service. It's same with my bank. I use a small local bank, Citizens, and unfortunately, them not being outside of the state, if I need money or something, you know, I got to pay that fee, or I can't, like, there's certain things that I can't do. You know, outside of the state, certain things I would like some customer service, like the fact that this tire got damaged. I could have went and got one replaced with Firestone, and they're everywhere, but we'll see how that goes. So now you wonder how people get away with that. Non-CDL, I saw no IFTA stickers. That's how you can tell if it's a CDL or non-CDL setup back there in the mirror. He's got the 12K trailer with the 14K truck, but you can tell by that load that he's well overweight. And the stuff you see on the road, he's empty, but his door's broken. All right, so I'm back at the storage unit. We got the police at the storage unit for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but no idea. This lady has a, you guys see that? That's a dog pen on the back of that thing. Oh well. All right, well, I'm just gonna sit here because I'm waiting on Liam. I have to get him at like 3:40, and there's no point in me going super early because I'd be there at like 3 o'clock right now. So rather than sit there for 40 minutes, I'm gonna sit here for 40 minutes, go grab him, and then we can go home. So yeah, it's, yeah. All right, so someone, I just got to watch 2 people get arrested. That was fun. Oh man, what a day. What a day. We are we're pulling out now, going to grab Liam. Let's go get these damn tires on. I've been waiting all day for this. So, how do you guys feel about Firestone? Let me know down in the comments what your personal preference is on that, because I might be trying to give them a shot here soon. All right, good news, bad news. Bad news on the trailer. There is definitely a short somewhere in the wiring on the trailer. If you guys can help me out, let me know what you guys think it is, but they're at least gonna do the welding stuff and we'll go from there, but it's not gonna pass a DOT inspection with the brakes not working, so, which obviously. So I wanna figure out what it is myself as opposed to paying them to do it. Kind of, you know, I just would prefer to save the money. That's kind of the whole point of the channel, but let me know what you guys think it could be. And I'm gonna start tearing into it probably one by one and see if it's any of the brakes. Guess we'll see. All right, tires are on. I need to put some air in the bags to bring the back end up a little bit. But let me know, guys, if you have any Hemi springs from a Ram 2500, let me know. So there's new rubbers. Now people can quit complaining about the chunk that's ripped out. This one is going to be kept as a spare. So we'll roll that one away, save it. At some point we'll get an extra wheel, but. All right, so for the longest time I've been putting this off. I went and bought another one, okay? Here's the one in here, and then here's the new one, right? So I bought it, I said 450 or 540,000 miles, and they gave me a note, never contacted me, and just left me a note that says 500K is the max. That sucks, because now this has 500,000 miles when I need it to say 540,000. So if any of you guys can let me know if you can reprogram this, the miles, and put it correctly, let me know, because that's gonna bother me that it says 40,000 miles less than what it actually has. So we're gonna get this thing tossed in. I can't complain about it because I have to, I need it to be able to drive. I have no idea how much fuel's in it. I have no idea what the temp gauges are doing. So let's get this whole thing ripped out. Oh my God, that's so weird. I actually have a working turn signal. 4 ways. Fuel gauge is full. Wow. Let's see, does the... I wonder if the cargo light works. That is the first time ever that cargo light has worked. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's the first time that this has ever worked. That is awesome. I've never had that work before, ever. This whole time, years, ever since I bought this truck. No turn signals on the inside, none of that. Let's see. All the lights work. Oh yeah, we're gonna start it and drive it around. We're gonna go on a test drive quick to see how the instrument cluster does. We have a working tach. All of the lights seem to work. We have a cargo lamp. I don't know how to... turn that off. All right, whose door's open? All right, mine is. No, Liam, close your door. All right. So, we have no oil pressure, obviously, so the check gauges light and check engine light's gonna stay on, but we have a door ajar. Whose door's open? Let me check. I think might have to fix a wire harness. Oh, never mind. There we go. His door's closed now. All right, we got her off. There we go, doors are closed. Let's go drive this thing. Liam, here, you can film up here.
No. No, I feel off.
Oh, it's gonna yell. Does this thing really yell at me for seatbelts? Look at that. Liam, be filming up here. We have a full tank of fuel. We'll see how accurate that is if we run out. But we will, we'll see. Tachometer works. It's weird having a tach. speedometer. Oh, it's weird having a speedometer and a turn signal. This thing has never had a working turn signal on the inside. So, Liam, I'm gonna have you hold on to it when we accelerate. That's weird. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Success. This is the most, like, I can turn my four-ways on now and actually be able to see everything. Before I couldn't do that, and it's adding miles. For some reason up here it wasn't, so I'll be checking that later. But you can see 0.9 of a mile. We've already gone almost a mile, so it does work. That's good to know, and we'll be keeping track of this from now on. We'll be able to check our fuel economy better as opposed to just, you know, how we've been doing it. I love the sound of this thing. I love it. Now I just need to get an aftermarket EGT gauge and we are good. I want to get this thing up to temperature though while we're out. Man, they did me pretty good on them tires. 81 PSI on the front left and 62 on the front right. I'm gonna stop up here and check the tire pressures, and yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna put them up to like 70. I'm gonna put them up to like 74. All right, so we got the tires filled. Just waiting for my TPMS to recalibrate itself, which I think it will do once we start driving. But I'm gonna give the camera to Liam, and he'll take it from there. We'll see how long the seatbelt chime blinks at me. I'm gonna stop and check this TPMS because for some reason it's not recalibrating. There we go, we got the TPMS to recalibrate. So now I'm gonna give the camera to Liam, hold it straight, and we're gonna go under this bridge. Figures it's gonna yell at me for the seatbelt. That sound. So that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm enjoying the fact that my instrument cluster works. So super awesome, super happy. Just if one of you guys could let me know the two things I need: front Ram 2500 springs from a Hemi, and if you can recalibrate this instrument cluster and put it to the proper miles. That's all I need. But hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Have a good one.